Hi everyone, thanks so much for joining me. This week we're going to take a look at an audition excerpt from Vaughan Williams Toccata Mariziale. In this video, I'm going to perform the excerpt, we're going to take a look at some context, and at the very end I'll offer some performance tips on this particular excerpt. Let's take a quick look at Vaughan Williams, the composer. He went on to study at the Royal Conservatory of Music and at Cambridge University. He would later go back to the Royal Conservatory where he served on the composition faculty for a couple of decades. Vaughan Williams famously got along with Gustav Holst, and by the 1930s, he was British music. All of the other major contenders during that time had passed away, and he became sort of the elder statesman. So early on, Vaughan Williams received training from Maurice Ravel, and it was his time with Ravel that affirmed, clarified, and gave him the confidence to write his music in his own style. When World War I broke out, Vaughan Williams in his 40s volunteered to serve in the Army. Proud of his service, he would later write music for the military band and added a number of great pieces for wind band, and Toccata Marziale is one of those pieces. Toccata Marziale was written in 1924 and is one of the most significant contributions to the wind band literature, as it is considered a contrapuntal masterpiece for the wind ensemble. Vaughan Williams' skillful use of the concert band features dialogue between the woodwind and brass sections in a brilliant and constantly shifting texture. In this series, I've posed this question for each of the excerpts. Why would a committee pick this particular excerpt? I think that question is important because it can inform our approach on the excerpt. I think the committee wants to hear clarity of articulation, how well you change styles from the marcato to the cantabile, and I think they're also testing control on the ascending line to the pianissimo. I think those are just a couple of reasons why I think they asked this excerpt. And now for some performance tips. So at the beginning we have Allegro maestoso marked. On the recent Navy audition, they have the tempo at quarter note equals 92 to quarter note equals 96. I prefer quarter note equals 96 on this excerpt. You oftentimes hear it performed from 100 to 110, somewhere in that area. So I like to go a little bit on the faster side of this tempo marking. At circle 7, we have the marcato marking. Just want to make sure that you play with a lot of style, a firm, clear articulation, and that when you go back and forth between the slurred and the marcato, that you make a difference in style there. For example, in measure 3, we have the slurred passage where Vaughan Williams not only marks a slur, but also a tenuto marking over the top. In this case, I think you should slur that. Again, it provides contrast to the marcato that's marked previously. Just a clean articulation in the 5th and 6th bar of circle 7. In circle 8, we have a reminder fortissimo, so keep the volume up there. It's got to cut through the texture a little bit. Again, we have this staccato, and then we have these slurs that are going back and forth, and you want to make sure that that style is there. On the 4th bar of circle 8, we have the tenuto marking there on those quarter notes. Make sure that you articulate clearly, but that the length is full leading into the 5th bar of circle 8. Let's take a listen from the beginning to the 5th bar of circle 8. In the second half of this excerpt, starting pickups to the 6th bar on circle 8, we have contrast in styles. So we have this staccato, fortissimo, and then we have a dynamic that goes down to the piano there, and more staccato, and then we have this slurred passage into the pianissimo. I think it should be noted that the bar before circle 9, the 2 eighth notes before circle 9, we have a tenuto and a staccato. A lot of times that's overlooked, so be aware of that. In circle 9, going into the 3rd and 4th bars, we have this decrescendo into a pianissimo as the line ascends. Make sure that you're doing exactly what's written here. So what I like to do in circle 9, the 2nd bar, last beat, is to play that piano plus so that you have room to decrescendo into the pianissimo in the next bar. In pickups to 3 bars into circle 10, we have a complete change of style here. We have cantabile, mezzo forte, and we also have hairpins within that phrase. So really make sure that you're playing this in a singing style. It's in contrast to the rest of the excerpt, so you really want to bring that out. Same thing with the cantabile, mark the 2nd bar of circle 10, and then we immediately change back to this marcato fill, the 5th bar of circle 10, all the way to the end. Let's take a listen to the second half of this excerpt. So each Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm releasing new videos, all things trumpet. If you're enjoying this content, I would be honored if you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions about my approach to this excerpt, don't hesitate to comment in the comments below. And thanks again for watching.